was the most patient, but I wanted to know a little bit more, so I decided to share that knowledge with you guys. So he was a very wealthy man. He had books, a beautiful wife, lots of children. He had about 14 kids. He had wealth, lots of land. He had health. He was a prophet of God, so of course he was very wealthy. But we live in this dunya, so things aren't always going to be sunshine and rainbows. So Shaitan goes around spreading rumors that the only reason why he's so devoted to Allah is because he has all the blessings. And if he was taken away, he would curse Allah and start showing that love for Allah. It was the same jealousy that he felt towards Adam that caused him to do this. So the people started to believe these rumors that Shaitan is starting. They started to say that, yeah, that makes sense. That's why he's a prophet of God. They started telling themselves that if we had the blessings like him, we would be a prophet of God as well. So Allah, being the all-wise and the all-knowing, decided to test Ayub or Job to prove Shaitan and people wrong, that he wasn't just worshiping Allah because of the accolades and all the honor. So how did he test him? He took everything from him. He burned his crops, his land. All his children died from a roof falling on their heads while they were eating. His health gave him every type of disease. He had stomach pains. He burns while he eats. He couldn't really eat. His teeth were falling out. He had old skin, arthritis. Bones became frail and would bend. So he went from the most wealthy businessman to the most tested human being in the whole world. So he only had one thing to do, and that was to be patient, because he knew Allah was doing it for good. He even gave him a helper, his wife. It was the only person he had left. So Shaitan, being the way that he is, decided to say, you know why all this stuff is happening to Ayub? Because he did something evil. So the people kicked him out of town because they didn't want evil to spread to them. So he's left in the desert with nothing but his wife. So the wife had no choice but to work in people's homes until one day she couldn't find work. So she cuts off her hair and sells it for bread. She approaches Job. Job sees her wife's hair cut off on a loaf of bread. And out of anger, he says, I'm not going to eat your bread. So she starts crying and says that, please ask Allah to end this test. And some scholars say that it was 18 years that he was like this. So Ayub calls on Allah and says, oh Allah, verily I've been touched by the Shaitan, my body and health and wealth, and you are most forgiving. So Allah sends an angel and says, Ayub, you have been an honorable slave by being patient with his decree. So hit your leg on the ground, and a spring of water will appear. Wash yourself, and your youth will return, so as your wife's. And his kids were resurrected in front of his eyes. He had double the kids that he had before. He got double the land, double the wealth. And the whole time it was all just a test. So, yeah, that's about it. And we had our, I said this because we had our family issues back in a while ago. But as you know, we have this religion. So we were all able to go back to our roots and be patient with each other. And things end up working out. Now we live in nicer neighborhoods. Our neighbors are much more kind than our old ones. We have our families closer than ever. We're all more mature now. We can talk to each other about things that we couldn't talk about before. And in the end, it was all just a test for us. And it's made us better as a family. And we had to be patient with each other. Even this coronavirus, it's just a test. So at the end of the day, we're all going back to Allah. So just remind me that.